pucker and bloat is an effect that does essentially exactly what it sounds like it would do. So you can start with just a basic shape. I here have gone into effects and went into distort and transform, and then there's the pucker and bloat effect right there. So when you select it, you'll see that effect has been put into the stack of appearance attributes. And then puckering it means at the anchor points. In this case, there's an anchor point on each of the four corners. Those anchor points, if I pucker, they're going to sort of pull the shape inward, right? If I do the opposite and go into bloat, then it's going to sort of swell out past each of the anchor points and create a curve and then go back toward where that anchor point is. So it does sort of move the position of the anchor points in appearance, but when you look at this in outline view, nothing has changed. It's just an appearance. So this is an example of the same type of thing, but if we look at this in outline view, you can see there's just more anchor points added. And so the more you put on it, the more points the shape has to then pucker and bloat from. And so this one is pulling from all these different areas inward and creating this sort of interesting starburst or net-like effect or web-like effect. And then the other one is bloating out and turning into kind of a blob from all of those different anchor points. So this is one that can be a lot of fun to play around with and result in really interesting shape appearances. Again, these are just appearance based. So if they were going to be something that you wanted to turn into, for example, cut vinyl, where you actually need those paths, then you need to go to object and expand the appearance. And then when you look at it, it's going to actually have the outline delineated so that something like a vinyl cutter will know what to do with it at that point.